What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the next video in learning Bootstrap. My name is QDS Danny and you guys watching my channel Croywood. Alright, so I congratulate you guys so far. We have done our login and register, and as I mentioned to you guys, I gave you guys a brief introduction into PHP, how we gonna put our PHP, what PHP is. So if you guys look at here, it says that the entire, this is the form. So this is our form. If you guys look at here in the previous video, we have seen our form. So in the next in the few future videos, I'm gonna show you guys, we're gonna work on the form. So you guys gonna learn about the form, and you guys gonna be expert in the form, in how to make the forms in no time. All right, so this is whatever you guys looking here, this is only the front cover of the forms, what happens behind the scenes. I'm going to show you guys today. Say for example, if you guys go on Instagram, so if you guys go Instagram, it asks for your mobile number, it asks your full name, username and password. Even if you go on Twitter, it says sign up with Google, sign up with Apple, sign up with phone or email. So already have an account, sign in. So if you guys go and sign up, you guys see this nice windows open here. If you guys look at nice pen opens, and you guys look at here, it asks for your date of birth and name and phone. So how does this website, so if you go to Facebook, create a new account, if you come here, so if you look in here, it's similar to our form. It's got a first name, surname, mobile number, new passwords, and it's going to ask your date of birth and whatever you guys, the creator of this website likes you guys to put the info. So where this info, all the infos goes, if, have you guys ever thought of this, where the infos goes? So I'm going to tell you guys today, we're going to work on the database. There is something called SQL. So this article is about the database language, the SQL. So if you guys want to pronounce, very easy, 3 words English, SQL, structured query language. It's domain specific language, is used in programming and design for managing data held in relational database management system. So our RDBMS, so it's called relational database management system, is a digital database based on relational model of data as property by EF code in 1970. So the guy who invented this one is this guy. This guy is inventor of the SQL. So he tried to put these algorithms, and he tried to put this algebra and database, and he created this awesome database. And we're gonna go in this guy, we're gonna see it's Edgar Frank Ted code, born 1923, and he's a computer scientist, English computer scientist, and he was working for IBM. Invented relational model for database management, the theoretical basis of relational database and relational database management system. He made a valuable contribution to computer science. And I'm telling you guys, all these websites, all of them using the SQL, they all use the database somewhere inside their system, inside the somewhere inside the server. There sits a database with all your info, goes there and stays there inside the table. If you guys are familiar with the spreadsheet, that the database works exactly like a database. It's got fields, it's got rows and columns, and all of these rows and columns have a relationship to each other. So I'm going to show you guys what sort of relationship have. So this guy created one of these awesome database management systems, RDBMS. If you guys look at this name, RDBMS, it means they're referring to the SQL system. So, and I'm going to show you guys shortly. I'm going to, in the future videos, I'm going to say what is MySQL and what is MariaDB. So there's 2 other SQLs out there. That is, one of them is called MySQL, another one called MariaDB. So MariaDB is open source, and MySQL is not open source, and it's got like some part of it is open source, and they're not offering all the parts on open source, so I'm going to tell you guys what it means, that MySQL, why MySQL is good option, or why MariaDB is a good option for you guys. Alright, so if you guys knowing this SQL, so I'm going to tell you guys that you guys need to learn this SQL, because SQL is the backbone of every database. Whatever you guys look at here, this guy who created this website, he used SQL. This guy who created this guy, he used it, because all your name, all whatever info you guys putting, so there is a field there, it's called name, all the names goes there, and then there is a field called phone, all the phones goes there, and this guy created, there is a field called date of birth, and all the date of birth goes there and saves this. It's like a paper where all your database goes there, your name, your date of birth, your address, whatever you guys posting, whatever pictures you guys putting, everything whatever you guys doing. Without the database, this computer, this website, whatever you guys twist, look at it, is empty. It's like empty brain, there is nothing inside. So, or like an empty computer, there is nothing inside, there is nothing saved inside there. Look at the Instagram, the whole database goes on the SQL. So the SQL is the backbone. It creates, it's like record keeper of every website. It's like a record keeper. You guys putting whatever you guys, the programmer instructor make fields inside the database, relational database, and it goes and saves there. Alright, so if you guys look at here, it says Apache, it says process IDs. If you guys come in here at XAMPP, and it says, and you guys look in here, it says MySQL. So if you guys look in here, MySQL, we just talked about SQL, and it says I'm going to tell you guys shortly in future video why it says MySQL. Don't worry about these things, Tomcat, Mercury, FileZilla, that's for future videos. When you guys get expert, you guys got have a good understanding of this one. But at the moment, MySQL, if you look at here, it says config, it says log. So far we have used this Apache, but if you guys come here and look at here, that you guys need a database for your whatever info you guys want to ask the user to put in. So first name, last name, username, enter your email, enter your password, retype your password. So if you look at here, it's exactly like any other password, any other database, any other look at here, it's got the first name, surname, mobile, and new password. The only difference, because it's open in a pen and is separate from the database, but it's exactly same thing, it goes there. So in the future videos we're going to see how we're going to create something like this. So I'm going to close this, and the Twitter and the Instagram. So this guy, this is the guy, if you guys want to know this about the SQL, this is the guy who created this relational database SQL. And if you guys want to read further about the SQL, you guys come here and look in here, that initially developed IBM. Alright, so and this is the query, it's called query language. That's how you guys so for example, if there is a database, if you guys, what you guys doing here, you're posting. So what you guys do through this form, you guys posting to database, and when you guys go there, it says you putting your first name as say Ishrat, and your last name, whatever you guys put it, and once you guys submit, it goes to the next page, which is the another page, which is called dashboard.php, and it says that hello Ishrat, or hello Yazdani, or hello Kroywood. So how does this website knows who you are and what you guys do? Because this is, you guys fill up this form, you guys press submit, and it remembers about you. Alright, so it remembers through this SQL. So if you guys go here, and if you guys come here and just press your local host, and if you guys look at here, it's called PHP, and if you guys put here, say Salon, and that's our website came in, we do our login. But if you guys go and open another tab, and you guys gonna put a local host, and if you guys type it PHP my admin, that's it. If you guys type this, it says PHP my admin. So if you guys enter, We are waiting, and says welcome to PHP my admin. So we know about that PHP, yeah, and we know it, but we don't know about the my admin. So this is PHP my admin is a software that access this SQL, MySQL. So it says MySQL said cannot connect. MySQL real connect HY2002. The connection could be made because the target machine actively refused it connection. So it's telling you guys this is could be one of these possibility that MySQL you guys cannot connect to the MySQL. So why we cannot connect? Because if you guys come here, because we haven't started MySQL now, so if you guys come here and start this your MySQL and status change attempting to start MySQL app, so the MySQL is up and running now. So it's running on the port 3306. So that's a process ID and that's a port. So you guys remember that we have done our website are running port 80 and 443. Now this is running on port 3306. So your MySQL is running now. So PHP my admin, we're going to refresh it, and you guys look at here. We're going to go to MySQL now. Alright, so you guys look at here, it looks wonderful. If you guys look at here, this is called PHP my admin. This is software that the server 127, that's our local host, is running. So that's called the database. I'm gonna go walk through you guys. So in a few videos, if you guys at least need 2 to 3 videos to get familiarize yourself with the MySQL, and I'm gonna show you guys bit by bit all of them, so you guys don't get frightened of this. When you guys look at here, don't get confused or anything. Okay, so it says server. The first thing is database needs a server. So service is 127.0.0.1 via TCP IP. Okay, we because by now you guys should know this by heart, because this is a local host. TCP IP, I already show you guys about the networking. And server type is MariaDB, as I show you guys before. What is MariaDB and what is MySQL? So this MariaDB is open source, and SSL is not being used. So you guys know secure shell. SSL is secure shell. You guys don't need this at the moment because this is a local host. You guys know on live server, and 1070 the service version. What is MariaDB, and protocol version is 10, and that's a user. You guys remember this one, user. So the things that we note about this user and about the server. So your server is 127.0.0.1, our local host, and the user. And server char set is UTF-8 Unicode, and I'm going to show you guys what is Unicode UTF-8. If you guys look at here, they're all Unicodes, and I'm going to show you guys what is UTF-8, what is UTF-16, what is UTF-32, and what is all this coding means here. So you guys don't worry about this. It's called more settings. And now here it says database. If you guys look at here, is database, because this is empty at the moment. And if you guys look in here, is UTF-8, and they're all empty because there is nothing. No, we don't have any database here. All right, so if you look in here, it says new, and it says information schema, it says MySQL performance schema, PHP myadmin, and test. All right, so if you guys look in here, once you guys create your table, it comes here, it comes in, and any table you guys create for your website, which is salon, you guys should give a name to this website. So the website comes here. So once you guys press this one, news come in, create a database. If you guys look in here, it's asking for you guys to create a database. Once you guys press this one, it's going to create a database. If you guys look in here, is SQL, it's going to accept SQL query language. So SQL's got their own query language. So if you guys look at here, select, this is a select. So if you do everything, then we have to put our database. So this simple means select everything. This star means everything. Alright, so that's for future videos. Now it's called the status. You have search change, you leave this page, no, then we come user account, then we come export. If you guys want to export your database, if you want to import, if you guys got any database that you want to import, and if you got settings, replication, variable, char set, and more. It's called engine plugins. All right, so this is a brief introduction into the SQL database. If you guys look at here, and if you guys want to read further about the SQL, you guys can come here. If you guys want to be a successful website developer, or if you guys want to learn to go to P or PHP or anything, this is a must, something you guys needs to learn this one. So and what happens if you guys want to know, there is another so how do we gonna connect to this SQL? So we have our database, yeah, and our website here. So we have our website here, and we have our database which is sits here. So how do this SQL knows where our website is? So we gotta connect through PHP. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. I'm trying to show you guys about the PHP. That's how we're gonna connect our database, and that's how we're gonna connect. So PHP is a bridge. PHP is like a wiring. So you guys sitting in this end, and SQL is sitting in this end. There is a wiring. There is a communication line which PHP provides. Some of you might say, why this is the Apache, which Apache is like web server. Yeah, that's fine. Apache is also there, but you guys need to configure through the PHP your database. You guys need to manipulate your database. You guys need to post this one through the database. You guys need to do everything through the PHP and the Apache. From the other hand, Apache, my friends, Apache is a like web server. Apache connects you guys to this MySQL through the PHP. So you guys, this is server-side language. If you guys look at here SQL, then if you guys want to read about the Wikipedia about the SQL, you guys see here structured. It's called structured query language. So you guys remember this one, structured query language, because it's got a structure. So if you guys say want to put, if you guys seen the previous example about the Facebook, Twitter, or it's got a name, it's got a surname, it's got a like address, date of birth, your photos, your posts, your blah 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 blah, anything you guys come in, what time you guys come in, what time you're leaving the website, what you guys, which photos you're deleting, which photos you're updating. All the information comes in as a structure. This is because structure is very organized. You look at here, it's very organized. If you guys look at here, so there's another database called unstructured, which is the advanced topic of unstructured database. I'm going to show you guys about the Hadoop. It's called Hadoop. Don't worry about that one. I don't want to confuse you guys about the Hadoop or any other unstructured database, but at the moment you guys need to learn this one, SQL, which is going to be our topic for the future videos, SQL. So you guys need to learn this SQL, and you guys, then I'm going to show you guys how we're going to connect our database, which is here, to this guys here, which is here. Alright, so in the next video I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna access our PHP MyAdmin through the WAMP. So I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna access our database through the WAMP, and I think that would be the last video in our slides of this Bootstrap, because I'm gonna create another slide, Bootstrap, MySQL and PHP, because we're going totally to different fields, and because now our slide exceeding 50 videos. I think now we're going to 52 or something, so I don't want to go like 150 or 170, then it's going to be huge and humongous. So I don't want to create that humongous playlist. I just want to keep it short, as short as possible. So you guys expecting another video in this slide and in this playlist, and then after that we're gonna finish this playlist, and I'm gonna create another playlist by the name of the Bootstrap, PHP, MySQL and PHP. So in the next video I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna access this PHP MyAdmin through the WAMP. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Look after yourself and our channel as well, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.